Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1969 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup features the Seattle Pilots versus the Oakland Athletics at the Oakland Coliseum. On the mound for the Pilots today is Marty Pattin, whose record is 7-8 with a 4.12 ERA. And pitching for the Oakland A's is Vida Blue, whose record is 6-3 with a 3 ERA. And so we did our gerb. We won 3 against the last place California Angels, and put up some decent numbers. We had some good offense. Our starting pitchers gave us exactly what we needed to get through, and our bullpen did their gerbs. We swept the California Angels. We moved on now to the first place Oakland Athletics. We had the day off. We advanced. Everybody's rested. Everybody's good. We're going to face a left-hander, Vida Blue, who's a rookie in this scenario. He wasn't a rookie in real life until 1970, but he is a rookie technically here in 1969 for these purposes. And we're going to go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Today is your daily reminder that we start the 1984 Detroit Tigers season replay. Preseason on the 13th, so that's 5 days away. We're going to do the off-season signings and trades, so you can see what happened in between the end of last year and at the beginning of spring training this year. So that'll be a fun video. I think you're going to be surprised where a lot of the top names from the free agent market ended. Let's take a look at who we got on the mound today. It is Marty Pattin. Wow, the current A's lineup has been crushing him all year. They're batting .322 against him with a .458 slugging percentage. As I mentioned, the bullpen is totally healthy and ready to go. Here is our lineup versus the left-hander Vida Blue. This is our typical lineup in there versus lefties, so that means Hegan and Pepitone are on the bench today. Let's do the official lineup rundown, pardon me, for today's ball game. I just can't shake this cold. I feel great, but like consecutive words coming out of my mouth, those are called sentences. I'm struggling. Okay, batting leadoff, playing second base is Gary Sutherland. Batting second in left field is Lou Piniella. Batting third at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting cleanup playing first base is Deron Johnson. Batting fifth in right field is Tommie Agee. Batting sixth in center field is Don Bosch. Batting seventh and catching is Jerry McNertney. Batting eighth at shortstop is Freddie Patek, and batting ninth is the pitcher Marty Pattin. Okay, we're seeing Vida Blue. I believe this is the third start against us. He's only had 10 career starts. 19-year-old, the left-hander, is 6-3 with a 4 ERA, 56 strikeouts in 69 2/3 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .267 against him. He's got 3 complete games and 9 career starts. He's completed a third of his career starts so far. That is insane. His fastball tops out at 89 miles. That's not accurate. Obviously, Vida Blue had a much better fastball than that. It is rated a 90, curveball at 82, and he's got a changeup at 75 there. Overall, an 89, and he's still got some room to grow. He's going to max out around 97. Let's take a look at his log. Is this his third start? Yeah, it is. He beat us back on May 25th in his second career start. Getting 7 strikeouts in 8 innings, giving up 2 runs. And then he threw a complete game against us on July 6th, so earlier this month. He went 9 innings, giving up 1 run on 3 hits. He did walk more than he struck out, though. So it's going to be a tough task. I mean, the 19-year-old has pretty much owned us already. Here is the Oakland defense. Solid everywhere, but of course behind the plate with Gene Tenace and his terrible arm, rated 70. So maybe we can get some the running game going today. Okay, Gary Sutherland leading off with Vida Blue on the mound. I can't tell where that went. It's a ground ball to first. I couldn't even tell. Like the delay threw me off there, but we'll call it a ground ball to first. One down. Here's Sweet Lou. Piniella has been great for us since we traded for him. Striking out there for out number 2. He's batting .370 with 4 extra base hits in this, his 7th game. So he may be the best hitter on our team. Rich Rollins leads the team in hits. He's 6 hits shy of 100 on the season. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the A's lineup rundown for today's ballgame. Batting leadoff, playing center field, is Rick Monday. Batting second is the catcher, Gene Tenace. Batting third in left field is Tommie Reynolds. Batting cleanup, playing first base, is Ernie Banks. Batting fifth in right field is Reggie Jackson. Batting sixth in third base is Sal Bando. Batting seventh at shortstop is Bert Campaneris. Batting eighth at second base is John Donaldson. And the pitcher, Vida Blue, in the ninth spot. Okay, Marty Pattin, he is making his 19th start of the year. He's made all 19 starts. He was in the rotation right from the beginning. He's 7-8 with a .412 ERA, 54 strikeouts in 107 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .276 against him. He's got 1 complete game shutout. Fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. He doesn't have a traditional fastball. He's got a four-seamer, rated an 82. Overall, a 79. The 26-year-old righty is arbitration eligible next year. Look at his log. Oakland right there. He got the win way back on May 3rd, going 6. Giving up 2 runs, not walking anybody. And then on May 25th, he went 7 for a no decision, giving up only 2 runs. And then on July 6th, he went 3. We yanked him out. Oh, that was in relief. That was his one relief appearance right before the All-Star game when all hands were on deck. And he actually took the loss, giving up 3 runs in those 3 innings. So we're not going to count that against him, though. All right. Let's take a look at our defense. This is a rough defense. We are struggling at first, second, and, of course, at catcher. Everywhere else, we're above league average, but that doesn't mean a whole lot. Okay, Rick Monday leading off against Marty Pattin. Monday, 1 for 4 with a walk in his career against Pattin. Popping it up on the infield, carrying to the outfield grass behind second base where our shortstop Patek makes the catch. Here is Gene Tenace. Tenace kind of owns Pattin. He's got 2 home runs against him as he flies out to center field. 2 quick outs for Pattin. He's only thrown 4 pitches. And then Tommie Reynolds dumps it into center field. Will that be a hit? Oh, it's going to be caught by the center fielder Bosch. So a good inning for Pattin. We go to the top of the second with Deron Johnson leading off. Johnson, Agee, and Bosch. Johnson's average versus lefties at .266. Ground ball to second base there. He's actually hitting really well for us in just platoon duty. So we got to give him some props for that. Agee leading the team in strikeouts. Gets another one. 2 outs with Don Bosch up. And Bosch gets the first hit of the ball game. We're going to hold him to a single here. And Bosch's speed has gone down from 90 to 89. I don't think he's done well stealing. Well, a 72% chance to steal, but it is a lefty on the mound, so he's going to keep an eye on him. Let's give McNertney here a chance to hit. McNertney hits lefties well. He's batting .265. 2 down, runner on first. And a comebacker to Vida Blue. That'll do it. Going to the bottom of the second inning, Hall of Famer Ernie Banks leading off. As you might remember, he was traded over here from the Cubbies. And he's batting .228 with 6 home runs. So he has been contributing. Banks popping it up on the infield. Looks like Patek will make the catch in shallow left center. Oh, no, he dropped it. That's all we need to know about today's ball game. Here's Reggie Jackson. Reggie 2 for 7 against Pattin. Striking out swinging. Good job by Pattin. Let's see if we can't get a double play here. Sal Bando at the plate. Bando batting only .242. 9 home runs. And there's a base hit down the right field line. Banks goes to third. Campy up next. We'll pull the infield in, but it should make a difference. First and third, 1 out. Fly ball into shallow right center field, base hit. It's 1-0. Bando goes to third. That's an unearned run. Infield in for John Donaldson. I feel bad for Pattin. I mean, he has pitched so much better than his record. He has been the recipient of a lot of bad defense. And we've moved our infield around so much this season and haven't had a whole lot of consistency there. Here's Vida Blue. There's a ground ball to Patek, whose error got the rally going. Makes the play cleanly, and we go to the top of the third. So it's 1-0 as the A's take the lead on the Patek error. Here's Patek. Barely even deserves to be in the field. He's batting .163 versus lefties, .197 overall. Ground ball to second. Marty Pattin does not have a hit yet this year. He is 0 for 26. He has walked 3 times somehow. 1-2 count to Pattin. Striking out. And Gary Sutherland. Ground ball in the hole. Sutherland's average down to 306. Bottom of the third. Here is Rick Monday leading off. And a walk. Leadoff man is on. We will guard the lines this time with Gene Tenace up. Tenace always seems to do something when he gets on against their team. He strikes out here, though. So that's the second K for Pattin. 1 down, runner on first. We won't guard the lines now with Tommie Reynolds up. And a base hit to center. That'll get Monday to third. We'll pull the infield in. 2-1 count to Ernie Banks. Base hit through the hole. It's short. 2-0. Reggie Jackson popping up. The A's are the best team in our division. I mean, they're tied with Minnesota, but I think based on their pitching, they are the class of the American League West. Yeah, just keep getting base hits. There's nothing we can do here but push a button. 3-0 going to the top of the fourth inning. We got Lou Piniella leading off. 1-0 count to Piniella, and there's a base hit. Second hit for the Pilots. We will hit and run with Rich Rowell. Ground ball to second. Piniella will advance. That will leave it up to Deron Johnson here to move him along or maybe drive him in. There we go. Oh, that's going to be caught, isn't it? Piniella will tag and take third. Just for a moment, I thought he inside-outed it right into an RBI. So that'll bring up Tommie Agee with 2 down, runner on third. This feels like a pass ball situation. Nope, it's a strikeout situation. So Agee struck out both times with runners in scoring position. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 3 runs in now for Oakland as John Donaldson leads off with a base hit. Pull the corners in. There we go. As Blue's up. I can't imagine he'd be actually bunting in this situation, but Pattin strikes him out. Couldn't get the bunt down. Here is Rick Monday. Liner into center field. Bosch making the catch for out number 2. Then a ground ball to third from Tenace is out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th inning. We're down 3. Vida Blue, 19 years old, and we cannot score a run against him. I'm sure they'll give us one at the end of the game as Bosch strikes out. 5 Ks for Blue. Make it. Oh, no, McNertney just got all of it. A home run to left field. I can't believe McNertney. That's his 5th home run. We just mentioned in yesterday's game that he hadn't had an extra base hit. No, just the one double. That's right. On June 30th. That was the only extra base hit up until that home run. He had been batting 178 prior to today's game. It's 3-1. Good job by McNertney, making us think we have a chance. I guess we let Pattin bat so we can go out for one more inning. He doesn't have it today, obviously. Oh, no way! Pattin gets his first hit! Oh, there we go. 1 for 27, and it's a double, of course. Brabender had a double yesterday. This game doesn't give its pitchers singles like a normal sim might. It gives them doubles like that means something. Oh, this game is so dumb. But we'll take it. I'm happy for Pattin. He's off to Schneid. Sutherland walks. First and second, 2 outs for Piniella. And Piniella goes Jimmy Jack to left field! Oh my God! A 3-run home run for Piniella. He is our new team leader. I love this guy. That was a good trade. That's his 3rd home run on the year. 11 RBI in 7 games. I'm looking like a smart GM right now. And then Rollins hits a comebacker for out number 3. So we put a 4 spot on the board. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Pattin goes from looking like maybe a rough outing to opportunity here to get the win if we can get him one more solid inning. And he gives up another leadoff hit. That's 3 innings in a row. And he's not going to make it through this inning. Here's Ernie Banks. Flips it out to right field. That should be catchable. It is. 1 down. Agee out there in right field. Okay, Reggie's up. Reggie feels like he's about ready to go off. He's only got 8 home runs. He is well overdue. Yep. He's going to get a base hit to left center field. Reynolds goes to third, and that is the tying run on third. We'll pull the infield in again. It hasn't worked once yet today. Bando, base hit to center. That ties the ball game. So frustrating how terrible this game is. Keep pulling the infield in. That's all we can do. Is that an infield single with the infield in? That is so stupid. We have the infield pulled in and an infield single. That's how you know the game is rigged. We're going to take his ass out of there. He never had a chance. The game had already determined it. Ron Locke's coming in. Base hit up the middle. Give him 2 more. Come on, just get it over with. Striking out Blue. Yeah, a walk to another left-hander. That makes total sense. And then a wild pitch. Oh, it's in a walk. Another walk. He walks in a run. Let's keep it going. Ground ball in the hole is short. Another error. They get their 4 runs back just like that. Didn't mean anything. This game is the worst. Even our 4 runs was ridiculous. So we should have pulled Pattin anyway after 4 if we really wanted to win the ball game. So I guess that part of it is on me. All those runs, by the way, are attributed to Pattin. Even though Locke walked 2 and gave up a hit. Here's Reggie. There's the third walk for Locke. A guy that hadn't even walked. Well, shit, I guess he'd walked more than I thought. Take away 3. He's walking 1 every other inning, basically. Except for today, where he's walking 3 an inning. Ground ball in the hole. I think we, as a double play, that's nice. Thanks for nothing. I think we really have to start thinking about like just putting a best defense out there and seeing what happens. As McNertney pops up, he got the first run on the board for us with the home run. Patek. Oh, the little guy goes deep to right. That's about as dumb as you can get. We'll take it. That's his first home run of the season. All right. That is so... I'm still kind of pissed off about the infield single with the infield pulled in. I would have rather had him hit a home run. I mean, that's just insulting, if you ask me. Sutherland. Triples. That is his second triple of the year. Lou, 1 swing of the bat, could tie it up. He's already got 1 homer today. Pulls it into left. Out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Johnny Jeter, man, he sucks too. All right. Let's... I don't even know. I guess we're going to play all the crappy pitchers. So we'll bring in Pedro Ramos. I mean, I said crappy. Their ERA looks good, but these are not guys you want on your team long term. But since we're getting killed, we may as well let the crappy pitchers get some innings here. Of course, Donaldson goes up against the wall for a double. That is Donaldson's only his 4th double of the year. Vida blue. Popping it up. Can't call it an out until it actually says it on the board. And then Monday strikes out. We're going to the 8th inning. Here's Rich Rollins. Vida Blue's going to get another complete game. Rollins a base hit. Good job by him. How close is he? I think he's 5 away now from 100. He is. I mean, that's for a guy that, I don't know, wasn't an everyday player after 1965. He's got the most at-bats he's had in 4 years. And yeah, he's putting up the hits. Terrible defense, though. Again, we're 1 swing of the bat away from tying it up. Deron Johnson can't do it. Tommie Agee's had big ups in situations like this. Oh, is he going to get... Oh, he's going to get the golden sombrero today. He struck out 3 times. There's a base hit for Bosch, his 2nd of the day. Rollins goes to 3rd, running on Reggie's arm. Reggie not known for his rifle out there. Okay, it's 1st and 3rd, 2 down. McNertney is up. He's got almost 40 RBI this year. Not bad for a guy that was a never was. Strikes out. What a dumbass. We're going to take out Pedro Ramos and bring in Skippy Lockwood. Skippy's got to face Gene Tenace. He walks him. Oh, no. Tenace is swinging up 2 runs. They could really use some insurance runs. That doesn't make any sense. Especially a guy that he's got a 404 on base percentage. He walks all the time. Oh, it doesn't matter. Tommy Reynolds gets the single. Ernie Banks, Mr. Cub, is now Mr. A. Strike it out. And Reggie. Ground ball to 2nd. Final 3 outs. Let's get her done. There's Raleigh Fingers into the game. We'll take a look at Raleigh. 16 saves, 2 blueies. Doesn't walk many. Freddie Patek leading off. Freddie Patek had a home run. That's how you know this game is bad. All right. Let's bring in Joe Pepitone. Let's do that. Pepitone batting .309 versus righties. 1-0 count. Popping it up at home plate. And it comes down to Gary Sutherland. Oh, come on, man. That is so dumb. It wasn't even in fair territory. So stupid. No, we're taking out Sutherland. We're going to try to win. We're going to take out Sutherland. He's only bats .233 versus righties. Isn't it? I don't know. Not a slump. He just had a triple, but we're going to let Mike Hegan take a cut. This is either going to be a double play to end the ball game, or he's going to walk probably. Nope, 1-2 count. Striking out. Didn't matter. And then Lou to end the ball game. So we lose 7-5. We put 4 on the board in the 5th, and they come back with another 4 for the victory. There's nothing really to say. Oh no, Rich Rollins is going to miss a month. We lose a third baseman. We don't have a third baseman. We have Van Kelly, who we have as our platoon second baseman. But now we were move him into active everyday duty, I guess. That sucks. Do we have somebody? I guess Kessinger. He just can't hit. That actually really hurts the team for the next month. He's probably our best day-to-day player until we got Piniella. So that actually really hurts. We take the loss. We're 4.5 back. None of that matters anymore. San Diego's lost 9 in a row. And California finally gets the win. I guess they were due. Let's pull up the headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Fiore gets 4 RBI as the Royals win 11-6 over Cleveland. Oh, the Phillies lose Rick Wise for 4 months, so he's done for the year. A broken hip. That happens a lot. Transactions. Let's see. Oh, there's a trade. Oh, the White Sox continue to get rid of all of their lineup. They're getting rid of Don Pavlitic. He is going to Pittsburgh. He had a good year. Just has a terrible arm, the worst arm in the American League. Only player worse than Gene Tenace. And in return, they get Doug Bear, which is a good player, played for the Tigers, leading up to the World Series team. Was he on the World Series team? I can't remember. I think he was, actually. So that's an interesting trade there. I guess it helps both squads. And then the 2 injuries, including Rich Rollins, who's out for 35 days. Ouch. So, yeah, we were just saying that was the most at-bats he'd had in 4 years, and now he won't even get to 500, so that's a bummer. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. It's just a real pisser of a ball game. We do have the Tigers to look forward to. Many people have been looking at the older Tigers season replays. I've said this before, and I'll just reiterate it here. If you're going to start watching the 1980, the original series, I would say start at game 64. That was the game putting everything together. Those first 64 games, I didn't have a headset. I didn't have a microphone. I was just kind of winging it. It wasn't great, I don't think. I mean, maybe everyone finds it entertaining. I think they're kind of lame. Start there, and game 64 of 1980 season. We're going to go ahead and give the player of the game to Lou Piniella. Piniella has another home run. He had 3 ribbies. Good job by him. Jerry McNertney gets a home run. Freddie Patek gets a home run. Who cares? His error ruined it for us, really. Marty Pattin takes a loss. I know those numbers don't look good, but they weren't that bad. It was the team that let him down. Ron Locke came in and walked everybody he saw. Pedro Ramos and Skip Lockwood did their gerbs, but not very well. Vital Blue gets the win. 7-3, not a complete game. Raleigh Fingers comes in and gets his 17th save. All their hits, they had 13 hits, all of them but one were singles, and yet they absolutely dominated that ball game. So, okay, that's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow with Game 2 of the 3-game series. Until then, everyone, have a great day.